we're fighting on an underwater Tau research base. We find these heretical Tau, if you can call them that.
There are many burning questions in the 41st millennium, but they pale in comparison to the greatest single question of them all. Are Tau fish?
Tau are not fish.
We find out today in this 40K in 40 minutes. Welcome Under the Sea.
The bubbles, the bubbles, the bubbles, the bubbles, the bubbles, the bubbles, the bubbles. We're back with another 40K episode here, and I'm playing the Salamanders again.
We have a special guest player, and if you've attended one of our Play on Narrative events at GameCon Canada, you'll recognize Thomas as one of our TOs.
My name's Thomas, and I've been helping run the narrative event. I'm bringing Tau today, as Nick would call them, fish Tau.
They're not fish. They have hooves. What fish has hooves?
It's a psyop. You never saw them. They're actually fins.
This year, he and several members of the community put together this amazingly converted Tau army, including lights, sound, and even a camera in the storm surge.
There's so many people to name that have made this army into a beautiful thing today. It's all custom electronics.
All to be raffled off and given away at the upcoming GameCon Canada in June 2026.
With the proceeds going to the Make-A-Wish Foundation Canada.
That's right, you can enter to win. Mark's Minis, as well as all the people Thomas mentioned, have banded together with help from Fenris Workshop, Torchlight Games, Wargame Portal, Monument Hobbies, Make-A-Wish Canada, and GameCon Canada to bring you an opportunity to win this beautiful custom Kauyon of the Deep Army. Tickets should be available for purchase starting in February. No purchase is necessary, of course, but all proceeds are to be donated to Make-A-Wish Canada. And of course, the contest is void where prohibited. All terms and conditions will be available at that link. Winner will be drawn June 2026 at GameCon Canada Edmonton on the weekend of June 19th to 21st. What a fantastic way to support an amazing cause, as well as get your own combat-ready Tau army. Today's mission is taking hold on a sweeping engagement. From the second battle round onwards at the end of the command phase, or end of round 5 if they went second, the player whose turn it is will score 5 victory points for each objective marker they control, up to 15 victory points per turn, and 50 for the game.
This board that we're about to play on today has a lot of nostalgia for me. It's one of the first games we actually played in our new studio. We've got all these domes where the Tau are living in, and it's supposed to represent we're all underwater. To enhance that, we've got some fish.
A special rule, the fish have returned. That's right, it's the cover fish. Every player turn, players will roll off to hide behind the fish. The winner will randomly move the fish 2d6 inches in their chosen direction, and the fish will count as complete line of sight blockers. Oh, that's a bit of fun.
Now, many of you might think that salamanders don't make a lot of sense underwater, but I would say you're wrong. My Salamanders list is, I feel like, a pretty classic Salamanders list in the fact that lots of flamers.
Nick's Forgefather Seekers consists of Adrax Agatone, an Ancient, Vulcan Histan, 5 Intercessors, 5 more Intercessors, a 6-man Aggressor Squad, 5 Assault Intercessors with jump packs, love those jump packs, 6 Blade Guard Veterans, a Gladiator Valiant, a 10-strong Infernus Squad, another 10-strong Infernus Squad, an Invictor Tactical Warsuit, a Land Raider Redeemer, a Repulsor, and a 5-man Scout Squad. Nick's got the Aggressors in the Repulsor. The Blade Guard will be in the Land Raider with Adrax Agatone. A squad of Infernus Marines will be in reserve, and Vulcan will start on the board with his 10 Infernus Marines.
And this detachment, of course, features my favorite stratagem, I think it probably any detachment. Immolation Protocols, allowing me to turn my turret weapons into devastating.
So my plan for the Salamanders is draw them in, get them in the killing, watch his Marines scatter and break upon the sheer firepower of the Tau.
Thomas's experimental prototype cadre consists of Commander Farsight. Wait a minute, that guy looks familiar.
Nick doesn't know this.
It's a trap!
That's Commander Nixite. We're gonna come up with all sorts of names with him for this episode. He's got Commander Shadowsun. Shadow Sunfish? That's cool! He's also got a commander in a Cold Star battlesuit with the thermoneutronic projector. Nick's favorite enhancement. Oh, this feels targeted.
I feel like this army was made specifically to make me angry.
2 broadside battlesuits with railguns, 2 more broadside battlesuits with railguns, 3 Crisis Fire Knife suits, 3 Crisis Star Scythe suits, 3 Crisis Sunforge battlesuits. He's got a Ghost Keel, 5 Crude Hounds. Oh, they're fish! There's a Riptide battlesuit, 5 stealth suits, 5 more stealth suits, and a storm surge. It is so cool. Thomas is going to place 5 stealth suits in reserve. He's got his Star Scythe suits in reserve as well. Farsight with a Sunforge on the table. He has his Fire Knife suits with the Cold Star Commander also on the table.
I guess I'm not so much angry as I am disappointed. Like, I thought we were close. Like, I thought we were friends here. And he pulls this crap.
I'm so pumped. It's like coming to Mecca. It's awesome.
This episode was brought to you by Magnet Baron. Magnet Baron is your go-to source for anything magnetic. Whether it be Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, Star Wars Legion, X-Wing, or any other game, Magnet Baron probably has the magnets you need. They've even got pre-packaged kits for your favorite models. Whether it be disc magnets, block magnets, sphere magnets, or ring magnets, Magnet Baron has got you covered and in the strongest triple-coated N52 neodymium available. They even have waterproofed stitch and sew magnets for your sewing projects or cosplays. If you need a magnet for your next project, make sure to check out magnetbaron.com, and don't worry if you're not in the USA, they ship worldwide.
Thomas, welcome to the studio.
Well, thank you, Nick.
I think we're gonna have a fun game today. We've got a very narrative board.
Oh, it's very pretty. We got plants, we got shipwreck.
Underwater Tau City. But these are the only fish that are gonna be on this board.
I respectfully disagree.
It's gonna start direct center of the board, and we'll see how that plays around. This is your first time on the channel.
It is.
Now, you've seen these before because the only way to win Victor Dice is to either win a game on the channel here or to attend one of our events and win there. But these are up for grabs today. If you win this game, these are yours.
I
Now, you brought Tau into this house.
I did.
I'm insulted. That is not me. Wait, there's a button too to press?
There's a button right on the back.
It's a trap.
Wait, that's me.
Yeah.
How did you get me saying that?
You will not know our ways.
Let's see who's gonna deploy first, eh? I've got a 3.
4. I shall be defender, for this is my home.
Could you deploy the Storm Surge first? I'd love to know where that's going. Wait, you're actually gonna deploy the Storm Surge first?
There's no better place than right at home.
They're gonna go forward here because I think that's gonna be one of my only ways of getting the center objective in case I draw something like Area Denial.
The Ghost Keel is on the right side, not quite infiltrating. Intercessor's on his home objective.
I'm gonna go with an Invictor Tactical War Suit.
The guy with the cool crown, the Kelp, XV-88 battle suits. The guy with the Kelp crown is the Sergeant Shazvray.
Land Raider, dead middle, loaded with Blade Guard and Adrax Agatone.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Riptide, bottom left, in moderate cover.
Spin. That's so insane. There also has a unit of aggressors inside of it.
Fire Knife suits with the Cold Star beside the rail sides. Gladiator Valiant, dead middle behind the dome.
Commander Cold Angler Star.
Shadow Sun, the patient angler, beside the Storm Surge.
Wait. Sorry, I gotta pause. Are these drones?
No, they're crooked. They got the teeth for it.
What is this? The jump pack intercessors are going down. They're gonna try to do what they can.
Sunforge next to the Riptide.
Unit of Infernus Marines with Vulcan Hastan and an Ancient. It's a giant 12-man unit.
We're gonna toss down some crude hounds.
Houndfish? Dogfish? Down on the left.
My last drop, actually. I think it'd be really fun to have some play up here on the tower here. So I'm actually gonna put them up here, ready to get some plunging fire with their bolters.
I'm done deployments. Everything is down. I'm ready to clown. Fish.
Would you like first turn? Would it be beneficial to you?
I want to go first for the mind games.
I want to go first to just melt your stealth suits.
Here we go! There, my boys.
I got a 4.
Boys!
Oh! Good luck!
Good luck! We're just gonna shuffle them.
Crude Hound Scout forward.
I have 2 scout movements. They're gonna tuck in.
Scouts hide and clear off the objective.
Zoom!
And the Invictor moves forward for Nick.
Start of my battle round.
We have a special rule for the fish. We roll off, and the winner gets to choose the direction the fish are facing, and then we roll 2d6, and that's how many inches it moves, and it will fully block line of sight.
Rolling for the cover fish, Nick wins, chooses the direction, and Thomas rolls it an 8-inch move.
Which means effectively they are not blocking much.
He's pulled extend battle lines in overwhelming force.
Overwhelming force sounds like a command point. We're just gonna throw that in the bin, just get right onto the movement phase.
Ghost Keel jumps forward on the objective.
You want to shoot the tacticals.
Yeah, welcome to the high ground.
Broadsides move up.
The stealth suits are gonna move up 8. Whee! We're up on the bridge. Next up, the Riptide will just kind of scooch on up.
Riptide up with line of sight on a few targets. Storm Surge touches the boat. Towering will get it some shots for sure.
The real Town Nick, please stand up, and he's gonna scooch on over here.
That is not me.
That is 100% you.
Admiral Aknek into cover with his Sunforge suits. Look out, Nick. Crude Hounds form a screen. Fire Knife shuffle forward. Shadow Sun jumps on the butt. Boat, not the butt. It's the boat.
Scariest phase for an enemy of the Tau.
I got the pistols.
Start of the shooting phase. Stealth suits will observe. Shadow Sun will observe, and the Ghost Keel will observe. Storm Surge getting the experimental ammunition stratagem for +1 strength and armor penetration.
The Storm Surge is in an excellent spot to take out that Land Raider.
Guided by the stealth team. Everything going into the Land Raider.
Start with the big gun. Big roll. No. Hitting on threes, re-rolling ones.
Nothing.
Ha!
Oh boy! Pulse Driver Cannon takes it to 7 wounds.
Destroyer Missile next. Nothing but a 2. Please, not a 2. Into the box. It's a 3.
The Destroyer Missile takes it out.
Kind of expected it with him going first. Doesn't explode.
Blade Guard and Adrax Agatone get out.
There's nowhere for me to deploy them that you won't be able to shoot them, unfortunately. I'll just have to put them up front. I'm just gonna take advantage of the extra movement. Hope you don't kill them with anything else, and then I'll charge forward on my turn.
No damage.
My Blade Guard are a little scared now. Hey, tower's scary, who knew?
6 hazardous checks on the biggest boy. No ones, please.
And he's okay.
The Riptide, and he's gonna shoot at the boys that just got outside. I will guide with Shadow Sun. The Ion Cannon, we will overcharge it for strength 10.
Riptide now into the Blade Guard. 1 dead, 1 wounded.
Hazardous check.
Hazardous fails. Riptide down to 11. Ghost Keel observing the intercessors up top for the broadsides.
Hitting you on the 3s.
6s!
Hey!
One dodged a railgun shot, just like a casual woo!
But the other one dies terribly. Missile drones, 4s, no rerolls.
You've killed 2 more.
2 intercessors remain. Ghost Keel kills another intercessor. Hazardous check okay.
Before the end of your turn there, I've got my scouts. They're outside of 6 of enemy miniatures. They're gonna sneak away into the shadows. They're gonna swim. Thomas isn't as aggressive as a Tau player as I am, so he's not coming forward as much as I would love him to, so I'm gonna have to go to him.
Extend battle lines is scored for 4 points. Overwhelming force discarded for a command point. That is gonna put Thomas up to 1 command point at the end of the turn. Nick still has 1, and Thomas has got a 4-0 lead. Start of Nick's turn 1, command phase. First, we do the fish move. Thomas gets to choose the direction here as he won the roll. Moving towards the Blade Guard, 3 inches away. It's a big school of defensor fish.
This is blocking line of sight all the way to here.
Nick's drawn recover assets and overwhelming force.
There's 3 units that need to die. There's the Riptide, the Stealth Suits, and the Ghost Keel.
Oath of Moment on the Riptide. Thomas using a command point here on automated repair drones. That's going to take the Riptide back up to full wounds.
Can he pass Battle Shock? The 1 sergeant left.
He's okay. End of the command phase, and the intercessors will objective secure Nick's home objective.
We're gonna start with the Invictor Tactical War Suit.
Jump pack intercessors leap the Orca on the seafloor.
This is a little bit of a go turn. I'm gonna put my Blade Guard in the center. They're tough enough that they should hold and hold long enough that I can score some points on it. This is kind of the turn where I just put everything out in the open, and you can just shoot at everything, and hopefully by shooting at everything, you kill nothing.
Lone intercessor in position to possibly recover assets. Repulsor can't quite get into range to dump out aggressors and do some work into that Riptide.
So there's 0 point in them getting out. I was saving those 2 command points lay into the Riptide, but I don't think I measured properly. This one matters here. I've got Fenris Marines. If I can get a 5, I can get the front row in range of your stealth suits.
Big money!
It's not enough! So unfortunately, that just means they're gonna move up a little bit and hide. Things going sideways, man.
Valiant could draw a bead on the Riptide and the stealth team. Is that enough? Intercessors move to deny some deep strikes and be in position to recover assets.
Well, because I unfortunately failed so much with getting flamers in range, I'm gonna toss a grenade.
Jump pack intercessors now, a grenade into the Ghost Keel, 3 wounds.
My 2 units of intercessors are both going to recover assets, Invictor Tactical War Suit, and fire everything into the Ghost Keel. And with a combination of the jump pack Assault Marines and the War Suit, I think both of them together can take out the Ghost Keel, securing me that side of the board and threatening anything else that wants to come up.
Invictor shooting the Ghost Keel takes it to 7 wounds left.
Blade guard. They're gonna fire their pistols into the stealth suits. 4s because you're stealth.
So 3s. 3-ups.
1 down. Adrax Agatone
Let's see what we get.
kills 1 more.
Now we go to the 2 tanks, and they gotta do some very heavy lifting.
Repulsor splits fire. Oh, I don't know about this. Stealth suits get the onslaught Gatling cannon and defensive array. Stealth team down to a single model.
And then we got the rest of the repulsor shots into the Riptide.
Last cannon wounds him. Save failed, only 3 damage. Back to 11. Hunter Slayer saved.
Yes, he can. Yes.
We're gonna go on to the Gladiator.
Everything into the Riptide.
Now, a lot of the shots, unfortunately, are out of range. Let's start with the Twin Las talent, because I think this could do it right here, right now.
Yep.
Double 1s.
Command re-roll the save. He still fails.
It's only D6 plus 1.
Riptide on 5 left.
Iron Hail, Heavy Stubber. 6s go to 5s.
1 wound, no minus.
1 more damage. All down to the Icarus rocket pod. I believe in it. How many shots? Reroll for Oath of Moment.
Oh, my pearls, I'm clenched.
Snake Eyes! He got him!
I didn't believe in him. I didn't think he could do it.
Hand Flamers, no effect on the Ghost Keel.
Invictor into Ghost Keel. I make it in.
With an inch to spare.
Jump Pack Intercessors into the Ghost Keel. 3 mortal wounds from Hammer of Wrath.
Let's fight. Let's go with the Invictor Tactical Warsuit, because I think he can do it.
That flat 3 damage on the Invictor Warsuit. That should kill him. Why is it strike 14?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
3 wounds from the Invictor into the Ghost Keel.
I'm gonna blank 2 of them.
He blanks 2 of those and saves the last. No damage.
It's up to the Jump Pack Intercessors. 3 Power Fist attacks.
T8.
Nothing. Chain Swords for the win. Come on, guys. On 3s.
All right.
Ghost Keel lives on 3 wounds.
This was not expected, but welcome.
I've got the objectives, so that's that. But man, who runs Ghost Keels? It means I get no points for killing a guy on objective.
That means I'm gonna punch a guy.
Ghost Keel punches the Intercessors, but saved. Good turn for Nick. He's got 3 in recover assets. He's only down by a single point. He does get a command point for discarding overwhelming force, so he's back up to 2. Thomas is out of command points. On to Thomas's turn 2.
Oh my goodness, this is about to get messy.
Now he's kind of exposed. Hopefully the Storm Surge can do quite a bit of work. You've killed some of my stuff, I've killed some of your stuff. Pretty even. Game's anyone's game. If you win, I have to retract every single statement about Tau our fish.
And never say it again.
Never.
Ever.
Ever.
And if I catch you saying it,
You throw me in a box.
public apology.
Fine. Public apology. Okay. But if I win, you have to publicly acknowledge the Tau our fish.
So I have to kill my love to save my love. I accept.
It's the Defensor Fish time. Thomas wins and away they go. Marked for death. He's also pulled engage on all fronts.
There are no great targets to mark for death because all of them are choices that you want to kill.
Repulsor and Valiant, as well as Vulcan's and Furnace Squad. Gamma target will be the Invictor.
I got 2 battle shocks to pass, and I need them to pass.
Ghost Keel passes its Battle Shock test. Stealth Suit on the bridge also passes Battle Shock.
That means it could still guide.
1 primary held for 5 points. Thomas sits at 9.
Run away!
Coward.
Ghost Keel falls back, and it's still eligible to shoot. Broadsides move up. Fire Knife suits advance. Assault keyword thanks to the commander.
Cool thing about this converted Storm Surge right here is that it has a camera right here.
There's a what in the Storm Surge?
Like, actually, like a camera we can see?
Connected to Wi-Fi, and if editor, you want to pop right to that footage.
There's a camera in the Storm Surge. We're gonna move it, and it's gonna count as staying still, but check that footage out. How freaking cool is that? Crude Hounds, 18 inches forward, blocking out potential deep strikes. Sunforge suits move up into range of the repulsor.
Strategic reserves and deep strikes, and we're gonna see what happens.
Broadsides are in on the left side from reserve.
I thought they would. Right on the corner there. My tanks just gotta live.
Stealth suits are in front of them.
This should go well. I think I need to push more on the center here and get rid of his blade guard.
Star Sights, deep strike, mid-board, no Overwatch given up.
That's it for my movement.
So I'm gonna spend 1 command point.
Nick rapid ingressing his Infernus Marines for a command point on the left side of the board. He's down to 2 remaining.
I'm trying to like spread out his fire a little bit, and maybe my units survive, and maybe I can get up far enough that I can shoot.
Observer units. We're gonna start with the stealth suits over here.
Both stealth suit units will observe. Shadow Sun Fish will observe, and the Ghost Keel will observe as well. Stealth suits observe the Blade Guard. The other suits the Repulsor. Broadsides into Repulsor and Blade Guard. Repulsor down.
Oh,
Baby! Aggressors disembark.
Is there a kaboom?
One aggressor hurt on the disembark as it trips getting out of the rubble.
Missiles into here. The other half wounding you on 3s.
On a 4.
One Blade Guard down.
Broadsides firing into the infected warsuit.
Ghost Keel observing.
Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. What do we do?
Well, I think I get nothing against that.
Damage is
He's
14
gone!
damage, ladies and gentlemen.
Deadly Demise on a 6.
We're gonna finish over here with my Fire Knight battle suits.
Everything into the jump intercessors. Only one hit from the Commander Flamer. Doesn't matter. Squad is down. Hazardous check on the Commander. He's okay. Ghost Keel into the lone intercessor overcharging. Got him.
Do I kill myself?
He's okay.
I don't know how I'm doing this, not gonna lie. But like Icarus, I hope these wings aren't made of wax. We've got 3 main damage dealing units left.
Shadow Sunfish, the patient angler, into the Blade Guard. Melta gets one.
Star Slice into the Blade Guard.
Star Scythe with Threat Assessment Analyzer now for a command point. Shadow Sun refunds that.
That means I get to roll 3 hazard checks per model.
Nick using Armor of Contempt. He's down to 1 command point.
Burst cannons from the Star Slice suits. Wham!
Only 3 lethals. Here we go. On 3s to wound, rerolling 1s.
A bunch of 1s though.
I suspect I'm gonna roll well enough. They're only gonna kill 2.
Ooh, only 1 Blade Guard veteran and Adrax Agatone remain.
Gun drones. On 4s, no lethals. Let's reroll on that one.
The last Blade Guard has 2 wounds remaining. Hazardous! There's a whole bunch of hazardous tests here.
I got this.
The last one!
Storm Surge. It's gonna take out that last tank, starting with the Pulse Driver Cannon. Pew! Bang!
I make 1 of them. 3 wounds remaining.
Destroyer missile fails to wound. Command reroll still fails. It might live through this.
Oh, the Gladiator's gonna live!
Cluster rockets.
Same all.
So bang! 6s.
Smart missile system. It winked at me. Down to 2.
Just the Sunforge and Commander Aknik.
2 gun drones into the aggressors. Tau Nick, aka Farsight, into the Gladiator.
Aggressors get some shots.
Same both.
Akbar Nick / Farsight into the Valiant.
I'd really like you not to kill this tank. This tank has a lot of guns. It can do things. I'd like it to do things.
Plasma rifle. Ooh. Just need a big old 5. Can you do it?
Oh, I believe! No!
He got him.
This is worth a command point. The problem with this is if I spend this command point, I no longer can use the immolation protocols on my following turn. I hate it, but I gotta leave it. Does he explode? He doesn't explode.
Charge phase. Start with Admiral Aknik, going directly into remnants of your Blade Guard.
Unfortunately, because you guys go around the building, you need 11.
Oh, he fails. Great turn for Thomas. 5 primary and 7 secondary. That is a 12-point turn, taking him to 16 to Nick's 3. He's out of command points, but Nick is sitting on 1.
The ocean is meant for fish, not you mouth breathers.
I gotta say, my units that are remaining gotta do some heavy lifting. Let's see what happens. Bottom of turn 2. Who controls the fish today?
Roll to move the defensor fish. Thomas aims them to help protect his right flank. Defense Stronghold and Storm Hostile are pulled for Nick.
Storm Hostile is useless, and Defend Stronghold can be scored. We got an Oath of Moment to bring down. The big defensive play I have here is where do I use my Oath of Moment?
Oath of Moment on Farsight, Admiral Aknik, Admiral Chasso Nick Bar, whatever we're gonna call that guy.
I think I use it on the Blade Guard when the Star Size shoot them. That way they'll be AP 0. That way I get my full 3 up.
Adrax Agatone's unit passes Battle Shock. Nick does hold 2 primaries for 10 points to take him to 13.
I just gotta make some really good advances. I gotta get far enough that I can shoot things. Aggressors!
5, that's huge. Remember, in the Forgefather Seeker's Detachment, everything's got assault.
Sneaky boy.
I'm sneaking behind. I'm gonna try to make a charge into you. I have to risk the Overwatch.
There's other things I'd rather do.
This needs to be a big advance here. Just need a 3 here, just a 3.
Vulcan's unit, only a 1 on the advance. Oh no.
As terrible as that is, I think unfortunately, I have to give up the immolation protocols. No. He doesn't get to do his ability, which means point a target, and I get to reroll all of my wound rolls against it with Melta and Torrent weapons.
This is like a game-changing roll.
I just need a 3. Just need a 3.
Command rerolling.
Don't you dare! Come on!
It's a 2.
Slight improvement!
I mean, you'll be able to do the thing.
Nope. I did make it within range of the objective marker, but unfortunately, I'm out of range of any of your units to flame them. I'm not gonna get the bonuses to my shooting where it needs to be. It just hurts the pains right here. Furnace Marines over here advancing. 2!
Because there's 2 Tau players here.
Command point Overwatch the Infernus with a fire knife. 4.5 Infernus Marines down.
You got a hazardous test to make for the cyclic.
We fail it.
Commander down to 4 wounds. Intercessors move up.
I could bring in the scouts. Very mediocre amount of shots.
Scouts back in on the right on top of Mount Wanahakalugi.
That is my movement. Everything has moved to the best of my ability.
Crucible battle for +1 mood here, as all of those Infernus Marines are within 6 inches.
So Infernus Squad is then gonna fire everything into that, using a fire knife crisis suits. Take it, eat it. 20 wounds at -1, please.
You're gonna tell everyone you know about this, because nobody's dying today.
1 suit down only.
Now that I see that, I know what I need to do.
Scouts splitting fire, the sniper and the frag missile into the stealth suit. It lives! Bolters into the crisis suits, plunging fire, or is it diving fire? Regardless, it lives!
Split fire means I did nothing. Nothing! I'm gonna do the intercessors, they're gonna do their ability to be able to fire extra shots, and we're all gonna fire at the Star Size.
That means 20 shots out of 5 dudes, 2 wounds, 3 remain on a suit.
Well, let's go with something that'll make me feel even slightly better. Ancient has a bolt rifle!
Oh! Hits the stealth suit, fails to wound.
I live!
Well, this side of the board is lost. Let's move on to this side of the board.
All right.
Adrax and the Blade Guard into the Oath Sunforge, all saved.
I keep doing this to you.
Flamestorm Aggressor is gonna fire now. Everything going into the Sunforged battle suits. 6 guys.
25 saves to make. They take down 2 suits.
I've got 1 charge, and it needs to be epic.
Adrax and his Blade Guard charge Admiral Nickbar. He's in. Blade Guard with Shields of the Chapter, rerolling 1s to save on their invul saves.
3s, rerolling. Winning on 3s, rerolling.
4 ups. Down to 3 remaining.
Adrax can still do it. Adrax, you've gotta bring it home. You've gotta do amazing things here. Hitting on 2s, rolling. How great would have this been if it would have been a full unit of 6 Blade Guard?
That would have been great. What happened? I'm never getting invited back here.
4 ups, hey, it could happen.
Pass one.
Oh, come on!
Suit down, but Farsight / Admiral Nickbar takes no damage.
Come on! Dude, you got so close. It's not your fault, Adrax. You're really annoying.
I am.
How do Tau players lose? I don't get it.
Farsight's got the big bonk stick.
Clap back now, Dawnblade from Farsight Nickbar kills the Blade Guard. Agatone lives.
How'd you do, Nick?
Terrible.
So you shouldn't have taken that wager?
We'll see.
Storm Hostile discarded for a command point at the end of that turn. Defense Stronghold is ongoing. It's 16-13 for Thomas as we hit to turn 3.
I will admit, it is an uphill battle. He has the upper hand. He has the guns to take me out.
Now is the time of my discount tense, and I gotta pressure him really hard.
Well, it all comes down to this round here. You could potentially put away this game here if you do enough damage. However, if by some miracle I survive, I will destroy you.
I gotta do it for Tau players everywhere.
No, you're not. Tau players everywhere affirm that these are not fish.
Fish phase, Nick wins the roll. Fish have blocked the Infernus Marines.
The fish are friends, not food! This is maybe going to protect my Infernus Marines and I get to use them for at least a turn.
Thomas pulls sabotage and storm hostile objective.
I need to get onto that center point and hold it. So those Infernus Marines need to go.
Command point spent on the Ghost Keel here with repair drones. Automated repair drones takes it back to 7 wounds.
Which means I don't have to take a battle shock here.
Ooh, the stealth suit on the gantry is battle shocked.
No guiding! Get out of here!
Thomas holds 1 objective for 5 points primary. Crude Hound's advancing a 15-inch move.
Welcome to dog jail.
Welcome to Overwatch City, as I declare 1 command point for Overwatch and wipe them out.
The aggressor's Overwatch.
Not my fish! Not my fish!
I recognize that probably wasn't the best place to do Overwatch. There's a better place to Overwatch, but it feels good to kill a unit. And if for some miracle these aggressors survive, those need to be dead, otherwise they can't really do anything.
Star Scythe to the middle. Infernus is in trouble.
Shadow Sun, come out over here.
Ghost Keel hops on the right side objective. Fire Knife suits jump out to pressure the midboard. Broadsides moving to get shots on those midboard Infernus. Shooting phase now, here we go. Shadow Sun is observing. The stealth suits are observing. The Ghost Keel will also observe. Storm Surge into the Infernus. Here's where Shadow Sun observes.
Big gun first. Kabam!
Oh no! Half dead.
Cluster missile gets
3 ups!
smart missiles. Twin linked. 3.
Oh my, this is a lot.
Oh my goodness. I'm down to 1 Infernus Marine with 1 wound left.
And I have 1 destroyer missile.
Pew! Anything but a 1.
Don't do that to me.
Anything but a 1!
Please don't! Hey!
The Infernus Marines are very dead. Only the Ancient and Vulcan remain.
I may have overcommitted here. Commander Farsight shooting at Adrax Agatone. Beep beep. 2s.
4 ups.
Command reroll needed to save Adrax Agatone, and it fails again. Oh, he's down. Stealth suits observing for the broadsides into the aggressors.
Hitting you on 2s. 2s. First one does. Second one does. Third one does. And now we have the missile drones on 4s.
2 remain.
The stealth suits here, they're going to try and pick up the stragglers there.
Stealth suits shooting now leave 1 aggressor on 2 wounds. That is almost the squad.
That aggressor is still there. We'll deal with it later. The star size suits here are going to pick on Vulcan his stand. Gun drones. Bang. On 3s. Twin linked.
Watch out. Down to 3 wounds.
Farsight Nickbar with the charge into the aggressor fails.
You got that free command point.
I do. And you know what? I'm going to use it.
Using Farsight's once per turn ability to reduce the cost of a stratagem for a free reroll fails again.
We're going to move over to the Ghost Keel here.
Ghost Keel charges the Infernus Marines on the right side. He's in.
Let's see if this Ghost Keel knows the meaning of Fish of Fury and fight.
Oh, the Ghost Keel whiffs.
That's what I expect from a Tau close combat phase.
Infernus pile into the Ghost Keel.
4 guys on the objective, which will take it away. See if we can do some wounds here. 6s.
Huh. Pass them both.
Scouts swim off into strategic reserve. 4 points on Storm Hostile for Thomas. Takes him up to 15 secondary total with 10 primaries, 25. Nick's Defense Stronghold does go off. That gives him 3 more secondary, doubling his secondary score. It's 25-16 at the midpoint of turn 3. Nick has got control of the fish, and they go 9 inches away. Mark for Death is pulled, the Storm Surge, Shadow Sun, and the far left broadsides are chosen.
The star size in the center are my gamma target right there.
He's also got Extend Battle Lines.
I don't think I can kill the Mark for Death targets, but I might be able to kill the gamma target. And if I can knock him off all this is objectives, I can still score points on primary. I'm managing to stay up on the score. Oath a moment!
Star Scythe suits in the midboard are Oath. Aggressor passes his Battle Shock test. Nick is still in this Holden primary. He holds 2 for 5 each. That's 10 more points. 26-25 for Nick. Vulcan moves up. No Overwatch from Thomas.
Look at this guy thinking he's big, strong man.
The Intercessors advance. Aggressor closes on the left.
I've got 1 chance to Overwatch. I know Nick wants to fall back with the Infernus Marines, but I'm really not afraid of the damage that they're going to put out. The aggressors, on the other hand, they need to go.
Thomas overwatches with the broadsides. No effect.
Oh, It's all coming together! Since you've spent your Overwatch.
Infernus Marines fall back to the Ghost Keel. Nick spending his command point on Wrathful Inferno. Those Infernus Marines can still shoot.
You wanna know something funny? Because of the fish, Vulcan and Stan can't see these units, so I can't target them for getting the reroll wound rolls on the flamers.
You played yourself.
I played myself with the fish. I'm gonna bring on the scouts. If I make sure I go within 12, then at least I get +1 strength. So yeah, they're just gonna show up back here again. It's time for that 1 in a million chance to crop up.
Here we go, folks. Vulcan's Forgefather ability into the Star Scythe suits. That's reroll Meltas and Torrents.
We're gonna start with the Aggressor.
Aggressor fails to hurt the 5-man stealth team.
Not a thing.
Vulcan's pistol into the stealth suit. He saves.
Stupid stealth suit. That's okay. I'm gonna roast some crisis suits here.
Vulcan's Flamer takes out the Star Scythe suit and takes the other to 3 wounds.
The Ancient will take its bolt rifle and fire into that crisis suit.
The Ancient can't hurt the Star Scythe.
I'm gonna take the Intercessors and they're gonna fire everything in the stealth suits because I need enough kills on the stealth suits for the aggressor to take out the remaining stealth suits.
Intercessors bolt gutting the 5-man stealth team, 3.5 dead. Oh, wow.
Infernus Marines will now go and they're gonna fire everything they have into crisis suit unit.
Infernus Marines roasting the fire knife suits.
I did it!
Why am I bad at this?
Success.
The only problem with that is Vulcan has a very long charge now.
Scouts into the Cold Star Commander. Take him to 2 wounds remaining. Charge phase now. Aggressor reaches the stealth team.
Vulcan Histan. If there ever was a time where his chapter needed him to do amazing things, it's right here. Here we go!
Vulcan charging the Ghost Keel, needs an 11, fails.
Vulcan will stay there. However, I did move him within range of the objective, so it means he has really high OC and a really good feel no pain, plus is involved, he might live?
Ancient declares the Star Scythe is a charge target. He fails.
Ah, the flag's too heavy. Stupid Star Scythe.
Fight phase now. Aggressor into stealth suits, kills 1.
We're tied on OC there. You get to fight me back with your stealth suit.
Can a lone stealth suit do 2 wounds?
Hit on 5s, big money. On a 5.
Nope, it can't.
I'm strangely still in this game, but you might be able to put this away in turn 4.
Extend battle line scores for Nick, gives him 4 more points on secondary, taking him to 10 there. Mark for Death discarded for a command point. He's at 30 to Thomas's 25 as we head to Thomas's turn 4.
If I leave him in the game, he wins. And then it looks like I'm playing with my food.
What I want happen, the fish phase, I want the fish to come right here, block this whole thing so that Storm Surge can't shoot anything here.
Fish phase, Nick controls them, but they only go 3.
They help a little bit, but not really.
Those fish are gonna be useless.
Thomas's bolt secure no man's land and no prisoners. Amazingly good secondaries at this point of the game.
Hot dog. I basically just gotta kill him off this table, and this game is done.
Left side suit is battle shocked. The gantry suit is okay. The Star Scythe fails battle shock. The commander is battle shocked. Oh no! That means only 5 points on primary to take him up to 30. Folks, we have a tie game at the top of turn 4. Broadsides move on to the objective. Stealth suit falls back. Desperate breakout. Okay. Commander Nixite Akbar moves into the middle.
We're gonna probably go for a charge. I don't think I need to move anyone here, because I need to take out basically this whole side. Observer units.
Shadow Sun observing. Gantry Stealth Suit observing. Ghost Keel observes as well. Shadow Sun observes the aggressor. Broadsides pick up the aggressor.
Stealth suits observe the intercessors.
Pulse driver into the intercessors from the Storm Surge and everything else going into Vulcan.
Yo, big money.
6s! They all dead! Well, as predicted, the Storm Surge coming up mighty fine, killing units left, right, and center.
So we'll start with the Destroyer Missile, because I love to live hot and dangerous. Looking for a 2. Let's see what we got.
It does. I think he takes a sword and just actually cuts the missile in the air.
Vulcan tanks it. He's got 2 wounds left. Vulcan lives.
We're gonna move to these guys.
Star Sights into Vulcan.
First cannon, go burr.
Feel no pain for the win.
Same boat,
Oh,
no damage.
look at that.
Feel no pain comes in clutch.
The drone.
Feel no pain. Saves it again. He's gonna take it all.
Commander Shadowsun looks upon thee with disgust.
The Patient Angler into Vulcan. All the saves.
Vulcan lives.
For now, we gotta charge. We gotta send him to the Shadow Realm. Ghostkeel will observe the Infernus Marines.
Coalstar Commander opens up into the Infernus Marines.
You killed one guy that had 1 wound left.
DIB,
Overcharging?
of course.
3 left on the objective. Hazardous check okay.
The broadsides here into the Infernus Marines.
Broadsides into the Infernus Marines. Oh, we got him.
Get out of here.
You wiped the squad. It's just Vulcan, an Ancient, and a squad of scouts. I've got this.
I think we send Vulcan off properly. To that end,
Yes.
we're gonna have him shoot at the Ancients.
Commander Farnick into the Ancient. 2 wounds left on him. Ghostkeel into Scouts. Kills 2, wounds 1. Commander Farsight, Nick Akbar into Vulcan. Nick overwatches,
Do it up. You can't hurt me.
Yes, I can.
takes 4 damage. Tank shot from Thomas does a mortal wound.
He's down to 1 wound left. You need to kill him in combat here. I mean, it's unlikely, but there is a chance that if Vulcan lives right here, I could still kind of stay in this game with points. He has OC 10.
Starscythe reach Vulcan as well.
Farsight swinging into Vulcan, loudly proclaiming, "Get out of my aquarium."
Here he comes, Commander Farnick Axite.
Vulcan dies.
Vulcan does not live. Oh,
You robbed me of my joy, Thomas.
woo!
With Vulcan dead, I concede.
Wowie, wow, wow. 5 on secure no man's land, 5 on no prisoners, 10 points on secondaries, 25 secondary, 15 primary, and there is the concession. Call it a Tau victory, 50-40 for this episode's winner, Thomas.
You've earned these Victor dice. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very
There
much.
you go.
More importantly, however, Nick has these immortal words to say. Everybody, clip it.
Towerfish.
Oh, what was that?
Towerfish.
Sorry, a little bit louder for the people in the back.
That's right, folks. You heard it here. Tau Nick, the ambassador of Tau, has had to admit that the Tau are indeed fish. In all seriousness, folks, what a fantastically fun game. Gentlemen, that was truly enjoyable to watch.
I'll get you yet, Thomas. Just you wait. Just you wait. I'm coming for you, Thomas.
That was a wonderful time. Nick was an amazing opponent.
Thomas, you and your crew should be incredibly proud of the beautiful converted army that you've made.
Tau our fish. I've done it for you people at home. I've done it for me in my heart of hearts. And now you have visual proof. Tau our fish.
Keep in mind, folks, that one is going to be raffled off at GameCon Canada, June of 2026. As a release of this video, there are still a few tickets left for our Play On Narrative event, The Fate of Hostia at GameCon Canada. 120 players will be playing in teams with fun narrative rules and custom scenarios. Get your tickets now by following the link in the description below or on the GameCon Canada website.
I lost, but did I really? Tau won. That's all that really matters.
Big thank you to this episode's sponsor as well, Magnet Baron. If you need anything magnetized, make sure to check out magnetbaron.com. And don't worry, if you're not in the US, they ship worldwide. Of course, the biggest of thank yous to you for watching. If you like what we do, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes sneak peeks, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it from all of us here in the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on. Nick had to admit Tower Fish. Oh, what a red letter day. I think I'm gonna have some sushi in honor of this. Wait a minute. Does that mean orcs are really mushrooms? I don't know if I can handle that.